Hey guys, what is up today? Today we are going to be going over a tips and trick video from the COD Gameplay 666, and it's going to be how to get to high rounds on Black Ops 2 zombies. So I'm going to give you a couple tips and tricks about zombies, just to help you do as well as you can, because zombies is one of those things you want to get to a really high round in zombies. It's not something you just want to always get to 5, because it's really frustrating and you kind of feel like you waste your money if you can only getting if you got like Nuketown, you can only get to round 5 on transit. So the first step that I'm going to give you, or the first tip, is about guns. So the guns you want to be using, we're going to be going over certain sections in the rounds. So the first section is 1 to 5. Now, 1 to 5, you can use basically anything except for a sniper rifle. But I recommend the first 2 rounds, you want to use all of your pistol ammo, so you want to be shooting zombies about 5 times, knifing them for the maximum amount of points. So knifing zombies in the first round is going to be really vital, and knifing in the second round is also going to be vital to get the maximum amount of points, because points are a big role, and I will talk about those later. But you really want to have that. So from about 5 to 10, or from 6 to 10, or 6 to 12, or whatever you guys want to go from that point, you want to switch over to at least an assault rifle. Have Mustang and Sally, which are the M911, which I have right now, Pack-a-Punch. That's a beast gun. If you don't know what it is, just if you have quick revive and you go down, that's what gun you're going to be using to kind of push the zombies back. So you want to use assault rifles such as a Type 25, Galil, or any other assault rifle. But you really want to be using LMGs like the RPD, the Hammer, and stuff like that, because that's going to get you a lot of points, and it's going to take out zombie trains really quickly, which I'll be going over later in the video. But after 12 to about 20, you want to be using an RPD or a Hammer, or definitely a ray gun, because these guns are going to go through waves like crazy. And don't get tricked by the war gun or the RPG. Those are just crappy guns that will not get you anywhere. So do not use snipers. The guns in the game you should not use are snipers, the RPG, and the war gun. And I can probably think of some more later, but I just don't have all the guns right in front of me. Alright, so next thing we're going to be going over is ammo conservation, which is really important in this. You want to conserve ammo as much as possible. So this can be helped by, if you have galvan knuckles, punch them or knife them, whatever you want. Because it will really help you get to high rounds if you conserve ammo. You don't have to spend as much money on things like guns, so you can spend your money on perks and I guess guns, but you want to have as much much money as possible, so you don't have to worry about it losing money and stuff. So another tip as I'm going to give you is perks. So it's about perks. So basically, when you have perks, you want to be like, the perks that you really want in Black Ops 2 zombies are definitely double tap. But double tap's kind of like one that's you don't really need, but it's just better if you want to. You have an RPD and then go through those ways as quickly as possible. But you really want to have quick revive, juggernaut, what's it called, double tap, speed cola, maybe stamina up. So I'm not sure really what Tombstone does. I can't really find it, but I'll eventually find it and tell you guys. But those are perks you want, and just make sure that if you have Juggernaut, you're probably not going to need quick revive right away. So just don't worry, because you want Juggernaut. Because instead of having 2 swipes to get you down, it's a lot more, which is really convenient if you don't want to be going down all the time and buying quick revive. Okay, so the next tip we're going to be going over is about buying things. Now, buying things such as like guns, ammo off the wall, perks, pack-a-punch machines, and stuff like that. You make sure that you really want to, make sure that you're not buying way too much when you don't need to. So if you have already your 4 perks, you want to get your perks a little later, because you want to definitely get Juggernaut early, so you don't go down and lose all your perks. And quick revive is going to come a little later, and stuff like speed cola and stamina up and double tap and stuff like that can come later. So, and you want to be only buying guns when you need to, like when you have low ammo, or low ammo, or the gun's just not doing anything for you. To make sure that's the only time when you're buying guns. You don't really want to buy guns off the wall, even though they are cheap. They're probably just a big crappy gun. But that's basically when you should buy things. Now, what tags in with that is getting points or money or whatever you want to call it. Now, you want to get the maximum number of points that you possibly can in zombies, so you can have a lot of money to go around and stuff. So you want to get money by things like shooting zombies, then knifing them to finish them off to get the max number of points. So it's 130 points when you're knifing. So in the first rounds, that's what you want to do: shoot them 5 times and then knife them. And then when you knife them, you get 130 points plus the 5 shots you already took, which is 50. So that's 180 points total. And that's just one zombie. You could do that with all the zombies and get enough to go to the mystery box, buy a new gun for yourself. So the last thing I'm going to be going over is training. So training zombies is definitely one of the number one tips I could possibly give you. So training zombies is basically how you go in and out of the zombies, which I'll make probably another video on how to do that. And you in and out of the zombies, and eventually they'll train all into a straight line. So I might do it in this video. I'm pretty sure I probably do it. But you want to definitely be doing that, because it's just one of those things that you need if you're going to higher rounds to train them. So basically, you want to make sure the maximum number of zombies on the map. So if you had like 30 zombies, let's say, you want to wait till 30 zombies are on the map, and just training other ones while you're waiting. But if you have not maximum number, so I'm training them right now. But if you don't have the maximum number of zombies on the map, you're gonna be hitting you from behind, and then you're gonna get out, or you're gonna go down. Sorry. So the ray gun, like I'm using here, is a really good way of taking out. You can basically just hit them in their feet, and they all fall over and die. And another gun is like the hammer or the RPD. So the LMGs are going to be really one. So you want to aim down the sights or have hip fire. It doesn't really matter. I use hip fire just because it's easier. But so that's what we're going to be doing. That's what you should do to get zombies. So make sure, these are just a little review. Do not use snipers like I'm using here. I think I go down this round because of that. Just being stupid. Which I probably won't show. I think it's coming up soon though. But the sniper is just not something, I think it comes up right around here. But because I don't check behind me, and that's what happens. You don't check behind you, and then you go down. So make sure that you have all your perks with you. It's going to really help you. So make sure you save ammo. You make sure you're buying the right guns. Make sure you don't have to buy things every round, and make sure you have lots of money and points to go around, and make sure you train zombies to get the maximum number of zombies on the map, so you can kill them off easily. So thank you everyone for watching. So please comment, rate, subscribe, and game over there, I guess. So it's a good way to end the video off, I guess. So just please comment, rate, and subscribe, guys. And I will see you later. Peace.